Buckingham Strategic Wealth, and I'm with wealth advisor Roger Millbrook, and you're here to kind of help us understand retirement saving packages. What is that exactly?
So the House of Representatives recently passed a retirement savings package that would help people save and retire, make it more efficient, make the retirees have more efficient taxable situations in their retirement. So it still needs to go to the Senate, but there's some bipartisan support to this, so we're hopeful that it passes.
Okay.
The thing I'd like to talk about today is required minimum distributions.
Okay.
Required minimum distribution from your IRA or retirement account when you get to age 72. So the proposal is to increase it to age 75. And this would actually be the second time in the last 3 years that this has increased. Actually, in 2019, the first act, called the Secure Act, increased it from age 70 and a half to age 72.
Okay, so what portions of this proposal should our viewers be aware of and be looking out for?
So the required minimum distribution, commonly referred to as an RMD, it is essentially what it is an annual forced taxable event when you reach currently 72. And it's a calculation based on the tax laws and the IRS rules. And when you make this calculation, often you'll get an amount that you have to put on your tax return that can increase your taxes significantly. So if you, by increasing this age to 75, you have opportunity to delay that tax, or more importantly, minimize that tax with some planning.
All right, so are there any issues with this distribution that our viewers should be aware of? Like, have there been any issues that have kind of cropped up?
Well, so I mentioned in 2019 there was a tax law change.
Mm-hmm.
They changed something then for beneficiary IRAs. So it used to be what was called a stretch IRA. I mean, you can stretch it out over your lifetime, the amount you had to take out of this account. They changed the law and said that you have to take it out in 10 years if you are a non-spouse beneficiary. So you have 10 years to take it all out and pay the tax on that. The IRS is currently reviewing that, and they're actually making a revision and saying that you will have to, if the person you inherited it from was taking an RMD when they died, you have to continue it on every year for 10 years and then ultimately have it all out of that account by then. So it limits the tax planning opportunities, this new interpretation by the IRS. So the RMD, as you can see, it's a simple little concept.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of little rules that if you understand them, you can really have some tax savings, which ultimately leads to more money that you have in your account to spend.
Yeah, and so are these changes important to everybody, or I mean, what are the importance here? They're important
to, the RMD in particular is important for people that are around 72 to 75, because that could change the age at which you receive. You have to take the money out of that account.
Okay.
And also for people who inherit IRAs. Okay, it could change your planning opportunities for minimizing tax on those distributions from the IRA.
Okay, Roger, so you've kind of given us a lot of information, but if people are still trying to kind of make sense of it, where can they find out more?
So they can find out more information about us at prepareforretirement.com. You'll also, once you get there, there's all kinds of different articles and things to read about, or more importantly, our information. You can call and ask us.
Yeah, and you guys are always willing to help us out, right?
Yes, we are.
All right, Roger, thank you for stopping by Studio 10 today. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.